YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another video, and in today's video we have some more Washington football news, some bad and some to end off the video that's good. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, you already know what I'm going to say. Go down below, leave a like on this video before it even started, and shout out to the people that already have done it, and subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington football team. And let's get straight into today's video. Hey you, you, the one that's about to watch this video. You didn't hear about it? I just launched my new Instagram, Juan Gotti Sports Network. Go ahead, go over there and give me a follow. It's free, and we cover anything DC sports related or anything sports related from all major sports, whether that's MLB, NHL, NBA, or NFL. I promise you won't regret it. We cover everything, whether you're a Knicks fan and you're a Giants fan, whether you're a Redskins fan. Although we are DC sports here as fans, we do cover every other sports league and every other sports team. So go ahead and give me a follow. I promise you won't regret it. Link in the description. So yesterday, the Washington Football Club announced that they're hiring Terry Bateman onto the front office staff, and he'll be overlooking the business side of things. And a lot of people weren't happy with this hiring. I'll put it on the screen as I read along. This is the first screenshot. Former Redskins employee checking in about Terry Bateman and the new culture in Washington. Here's a quote, and it's on the screen so you can read along. I worked there just under a decade. Terry Bateman was there most of the time behind Larry Michael. He was probably my second least favorite person there. More than Bruce Allen. Lies to employees all the time, just tries to keep Dan happy. The poster child for a yes man everywhere. So that's the first screenshot. That's not good. The second screenshot is from another former employee checking in about Terry Bateman and the new culture in Washington. Wild move by the Redskins hiring Terry Bateman. Did he even actually leave? Would that to be renamed anonymous? We don't know that. To be the new CMO. Absolutely proves nothing has changed. The dude directly covered up and encouraged a good chunk of the issues portrayed in Washington the Post article, especially in the regards to the slug of Larry Michael. If Washington fans hated Bruce Allen as much as a public face for all those years, they should know Terry is just as bad, if not worse. Seems like we're back at square one all over again. So what I have to say about these first two tweets is just, it shows you that Dan Snyder, he can't get out his own way. And shout out to On the Warpath. We had a great stream yesterday where we talked about this. It just shows you that nothing has changed. Honestly, it didn't. I mean, I guess you can say, well, Ron Rivera is the new face. I guess the face has changed in a way, but it's still the same Dan Snyder that's still making the same dumb moves. I look at it like this. Like On the Warpath said, it's like you're putting water on a grease fire. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You get Bruce Allen out of here, and then you ignite another fire by throwing water on a grease fire, and that grease fire is Terry Bateman. So with that being said, man, I don't know. Dan Snyder, I feel like I said this yesterday, and I'm making a lot of reference to yesterday because we had a good stream. I said it's easy for Dan Snyder to give a job to someone just because he's a weasel. He's a pipsqueak. You know what I'm saying? I said I could go up to Dan Snyder and possibly ask for a job, and he would give it to me no hesitation. All I have to do is look intimidating and threaten to beat him up, and he'll give me a job. You get where I'm trying to go with this? It's easy. I feel as though that it's easy to get a job under Dan Snyder because all they have to do is bully him. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though that's what Terry Bateman, the Bruce Allens, and people like that did to get a job in this building. I know you can say, well, him and Bruce Allen and Dan were golfing buddies. Yeah, that's true. I believe that Bruce Allen was just bullying him, not physically, but maybe verbally and mentally. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if I fire Bruce Allen, then this whole thing is going to explode about what we've really been doing for these past 7 years. Trust me. Tell me you don't think Bruce Allen isn't behind this in some way and somehow. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Allen's probably kicking up on his sofa, laughing at this Washington organization because all this blew up in their face. Then you go out and hire a guy like Terry Bateman, who former Redskins employees said that they didn't like. Said that he was worse than a Bruce Allen. Said that he said slugs about Larry Michael in regards to the whole situation that's going on. You guys read the tweet. And I know here come all the other people that were saying that's going to be saying, well, he's going to be only focused on the business side and let Ron Rivera focus on the football side. That's what they tried to do with Bruce Allen. That's what they tried to do with Bruce Allen before they actually just pulled the plug completely. Completely. They wanted to do that with Bruce Allen, where he was just focused on the business side, the stadium, the new name, and the marketing and the merchandise and stuff like that. But then they just decided to pull the plug. And I guess that's not a bad thing. But if you telling me, if this was like another owner that actually had balls to, stand up for his franchise and, took charge, then I would feel comfortable. If you're telling me you work under Dan Snyder, in this case Cheif Bateman does, and he doesn't have no say into the football operations, this is my whole thing. I'm thinking they're just saying that he has something to do with the business marketing as far as just to cover it up. But maybe he does have something to do with the football side of things. They just don't want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I could very well see why people are optimistic about this move, because we have Ron Rivera now, and Ron Rivera is not going to play that. He's not going to let someone just run over him. You know what I'm saying? He already came out and said it himself. Do you regret taking his job? He says no. I knew it was going to require a hard task to rebuild this culture. Regret taking this job. So with that being said, man, Cheif Bateman, we gotta see. You know what I'm saying? It says that he's in full control of the name change, so hopefully he does what's right by getting the Red Wolves in here. You know what I'm saying? As far as the name, the guy that owns the Red Wolves trademark already said that he wants to give the Redskins the name for free. All they have to do is promise that they'll deliver to, I think, the wildlife organization and stuff like that. So go ahead and get the name. What are you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? And Cheif Bateman, if you want us, because you didn't even do anything yet, and you already have a bad, representation because of what you did prior, I think in 2006 or something like that. So if you want to start off your new journey on a good foot, give us the Washington Red Wolves, man. Come on, bro. So with that being said, man, I want to end this video off with something positive, because we've been talking negative I feel as though that my whole channel has been negative for this whole past 2 weeks, or maybe even a month, 3 weeks, since this whole name thing started to happen. You know what I'm saying? Before all this other stuff started to blow up about Dan having to sell the team and stuff like that. So we have some interesting news, some good news in a way that's going to give, I guess, some people happy, but also some questions. So we have breaking news that the Washington Redskins hiring NBC anchor and reporter Julie Donaldson. You guys know who Julie Donaldson is, the sideline reporter for NBC. Donaldson to lead their radio broadcast team this season. In addition to working for the radio broadcast, she will hold a senior level role in the organization. So that's what I'm kind of, confused about. Yeah, we know that she's a broadcaster and she can do her thing as far as radio or in front of the camera. But what is that senior level in the organization what is that going to be? That's what I'm kind of confused about, but it's just a wait and see approach. With the Redskins and with anything in life, you got to take everything step by step. More things are going to unfold as time come along. So I wonder what it is. I'm pretty sure we'll find out in a couple of days, and when I find out, or it's probably already out there, but when I find out, I'm going to bring you guys the information. And these comments are wild. They're going in on Julie Donaldson, said they're going to assault her too and stuff like that. People are just weird, man. And with that being said, in a way, what with her accepting the job, I wonder, does that show, are they trying to show that they don't assault women and stuff like that or something like that? Or are they trying to show that it's a new regime as far as, we don't condone that under Ron Rivera, I guess you can say? Because they do have Jennifer King. So, I mean, they have quite a few ladies in there, and Ron's daughter, so we should see how this approach. But Cheif Bateman, after reading them reports, you get a down for me. Maybe someone in the comment section could turn it around, but as far as now, I don't know how I feel about the signing. Honestly, I don't, because after reading what former employees said about you, you scare me. You scare me, man. I really feel like it's another Bruce Allen in the building. But as always, me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, hail to the Redskins or hail to the Washington football team. Let me know what you guys think down below as always. Once again, we hired Bateman to be, I guess, the marketing business side of the team. And completely let Ron Rivera focus on the football side, I guess. And we also hired Julie Donaldson to become the new broadcaster and the voiceover for the Washington Redskins. And also we'll have a level senior role in this organization. So let me know what you guys think down below as always. Me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, hail to the Redskins, hail to the Washington football team. I'm out. Peace.